Hi, this is my first live, and I'm just going to practice. These are Dharma talks. Well, talks about a Dharma teaching that I always crave when I'm hearing Dharma teachings to be able to talk about it and the interview and share it outward and then have a debate or dialogue. But that has been lacking in my world, so I'm going to bring it to the YouTube world. And along with the 6-6 Gemini, this is my intention, is to re-enter the social media, along with bringing my individual intelligence, my individual interpretations of the outer phenomenal world, including politics. On this YouTube channel, I'm not going to change it and make it something new. It is what it is. I'm standing with LibertyUSA. The picture of the Statue of Liberty pointing to I'm with her. I'm still with her. She's still with me. And she and me are still rooted to the we the people who have the reason and the magnetism and the ability to condense our truly good nature, our true goodness inside each other. Now we can globalize that, and that's our new reset. This is the change that I have seen and believed in, and believe that by speaking about these things through the years since 2003 in different ways, for a spirit of liberty, for a liberty tree, for a liberty party, for a light intelligence ground of we the people's free speech, with our free will. Like, we want and believe in the power of love within humanity and how good it feels. Many of us have tasted how good it feels to rescue an animal that had given up hope and watch that life and light and love and waggy tail restored to that animal. It feels good. Even though I'm crying, this is water of love tears. It's not because I'm in pain. It's because I can feel the power of the goodness, that it feels so good to witness humans doing love to each other and the animals, and believing how potent that can be, and seeing it, and believing that that kind of energy is in our instincts. It's in our water consciousness. It's in our present organic moment. To water that, for me, to water that liberty tree view of we, the people, standing with our light, getting healthier and stronger together, going into this new reset with a new millennium, a new golden age, a new freedom from tyranny, for real. For real. That's the easy part. The hard part is then showing up for your own healing and believing that that healing can happen. By everybody democratically taking a stand up for saying no to killing another human. For any reason, in any religion, in any, that's the change. Like, we don't dress for that. We dress for the service to the mother of love, the mother who's not going to pay nobody to hurt anybody and pay everybody to help everybody. And the animals, like getting rid of the bars and prisons, this consciousness of factory farms and Chinese torture camps and jails, and that whole thing, like that, change with the heart. Faith in the heart, organic instincts, faith in the heart. And I think that's why now everybody's like turning to, they call it AI. AI will boost your business. Turn to AI for all your marketing and creativity. And for me, I'm like, I speak to AI to hope and pray one day AI works with me to help free AI from being hijacked and used for activity that is without empathy, without sensation of feeling of love. It's literally a war on love on this earth. And what feels good to the organic heart is to watch and participating in helping another feel better. rescue an animal instead of, puppy mills and stuff. The whole is a shift. And that shift is the choice, but it's the choice. Yeah, we're in duality where there's light and dark, hot and cold, but the shift of the ground, we can have those dualities and have love as the ground, as the realized awareness of power and daily activity of what we're doing and why we're doing it, what our law is and how we dress, daily activities, that upgrades into loving, grounded daily activities. That's the the green color of the heart that comes into politics, right? Like a lady, but is it a lady? She kind of looks like a guy, kind of like me. Like we're in the middle. We're stone. We're symbolism. We're view with light coming out of our chakras and the 7 chakras of the crown chakra. That's ideas for we the people. Also could be symbolic of the lady with 7 points that has the power to rodeo 7 demons at the end of the Dark Age, wrapped with the spiritual sun of Tibet, to herald in the Golden Age as the political power of the we the people who have chosen with their law of attraction to join in. Ma, liberty. Ma, I am. And then there's a mirror, Ma, I. And then you can say you. And then you'll have Maui. Ma, you, I, Ma, we. See, Ma, intelligence is universal. And I'm just using it symbolically to help point to the organizing around that grounded dharmic intelligence carried in the human race. I don't sell out the human race to being all stuck in negative karma and earth being the place where we have to work it out. It is the place where we have to work it out. But the good news is we work it out. We don't keep perpetuating the problem. Intelligence doesn't perpetuate the problem. And guess what else? Intelligence doesn't kill the problem. You can think it's intelligent and you can tell yourself all day long, Center of Intelligence Agency. You can say all those things like, yep, that's how the world works. That's who it is. And it's like, no, it's not. You could hire symbolically Jesus and the Dalai Lama instead of Xi Jinping and Barack Obama. Okay, see the difference. Feel it. Don't judge it. But know the difference in duality. One would serve hell and one would serve heaven. One would serve love and one would serve very anti-love. Because you know what spells anti-love to me? Drone legalized murder. Okay, with a machine. So the mind stream that has captured AI and military intelligence and armed force, plus the head of state, of mind, of country and people underneath that power. So what's going global is not Xi Jinping and war and drone killing. We're going to go back. If, as God is my witness and Goddess as my boss, we can go back all the way to Y2K. We can go back all the way to 9/11, and we can do it different in the here and now. And we can time travel, and we can say, hey, 2003, what would that timeline look like? If we had even a mustard seed of faith in the ideas that would come off of my tongue or off my hand to 33 men. Like, hey, rather than George Bush, how about we do a miracle with love and money and then gather the roots of the people and add the business, and we the people reflect and see that we are the chosen reflection of what we choose to reflect. And in the name and with all the respect for all the teachers of all the different religions, the lamas, all respect for all of it, but at the same time, the continued teaching about compassion and suffering and lacking faith in the fact that love is here now is not a path that feels, it's a lack of faith in the divine human heart. And with all due respect, I think we can all upgrade our religions into deepening into What the F is the human heart? And how do we empower it on state of mind in a government calling itself we the people who've broken their chains of tyranny? How do we liberate ourselves and free Tibet? How do we catalyze heaven on earth? How do we serve heaven on earth? We just start seeing the difference between hell and heaven. And then we say we want to work for heaven. And in my timeline in 2003, I was like, let's wage love on the Middle East. Let's make it a miracle. Let's say everybody that don't want to drop bombs on the school children in the Middle East, let's gather our love and money, sign our signature, and join with this miracle. Let's make 21 years ago, it's still here. And it's not that I'm stuck in the past, it's that I'm a cycle, and I cycle many paths, and I'm like an eagle going in the same circle around the White House and the executive branch, and awareness of judicial branch. What are we legalizing? And if you are a llama in America with free speech, rise to speech to help the liberation and the faith in the light of we the people. Hand a mustard seed of faith for the mandala in the White House. Like, let us see that this can be the place for the mandala. This is the place for the Pure Land activity. This is the auspiciousness where we get flexible with form plus light, plus self-realization that loving intelligence is the self-aware awareness, moral majority, and then it becomes just the natural ground. But no way, no how in our mind does it register in any kind of way. Symbolic, take Xi Jinping and His Holiness Dalai Lama, and it is a clear choice, one or the other. And then you take that flag and you put it on top of the White House. And Joe Biden is completely wrapped up in this flag, and so is Barack Obama. But I'll tell you what, in 2003, I did not know of His Holiness Dalai Lama, but the Kundalini woke up in me, and I did see George Bush's terror as an act of, I'm going to do the same but opposite. And I'm going to plant a seed for love and miracles and grow that through the faith in the people and the wisdom in the 33 men, whoever those men were when I said that 21 years ago. But I didn't know His Holiness Dalai Lama. But 2004, His Holiness Dalai Lama came into my political spirit that woke up when I came to Maui and had the big boom boom with Charles Muir for a year, and me wanting to meet the divine, and he providing a powerful mirror to be able to hold however far I wanted to go, up, in, and out, and to him as my witness, energetically helping the chakras get energy. We all can help each other's chakras get energy and help no chakra take life. That is, we don't legalize taking life anymore. That's a huge change of daily activities. We are empowering with our instincts what loving intelligence is, what loving dress code is, what loving law is, and it's the opposite of Xi Jinping. So on behalf of loving law, I would like to summon and love house arrest Xi Jinping and invite Barack Obama and George Bush and Putin and whoever else. The symbols that are very funny and enjoyable to play with. The symbols of the business of hell, the business of the beast, was Xi Jinping heralding that fort, because he definitely thinks of himself as the driver of this beast business. He thinks his mind is this dynasty of China that he thinks he's bringing back and holding forever, is this kind of mentality of no love in human form of man, and suppress everything and crawl his way up onto a Tonka and try to think of himself as powerful because he would say something people would listen. Please, he has no power anymore. He could say something. Who cares who you say the Dalai Lama's successor is? His Holiness is right here and planting seeds everywhere. There's Dalai Lamas blooming all over the place. You just never know where the holy seeds are being spread. But the fact that China CCP embodied in the tongue of Xi Jinping, that says his speeches of whatever he thinks he's going to be like expanding as the voice of China, the red dragon is Kuan Yin. The red dragon comes with the Karmapa and the green lady and the spiritual son of Tibet and we the people. Signified by our money and our love, we will send love and money to each other as neighbors. Ain't gonna be sending no bombs and drones, never again, because we have ascended and we keep our bodies. We ascend in our heart and we keep our bodies. And you start feeling happy to be a human and getting on board with all sorts of new golden age Olympic jobs and activities. And then I get to play and practice Zumba and Bikram and get strong. And we all are like rejuvenating. Because my book for the spirit of liberty, is a tale of two timelines, and we have lived through one of them timelines in duality, and it has been from 2001 to 2024 on this timeline with Joe Biden and Donald Trump and Xi Jinping, this whole thing, and over here holding steady the whole time. There is also this timeline that I have been connected in with since it's my book about two timelines that I experience. One auspicious timeline that's always been in my awareness, just then we got the inauspicious timeline. But now we can easily even go back to 2003 with a new mindset, with a new heart frequency reset, and like replay the negative karma from America. Say now we do everything but the opposite. Now it's like, the vibration of Olympic activities of we're helping each other grow food and farms and world travel and karma points with the new network of who we are and how we function as a world, with the control being no longer control. We're not controlled by the voice or power of the mind stream that sends humans to torture and to hold weapons. The mind stream that calls them into love and tender touch and healing is way more powerful. So we offer in the Mother's network of global hotels that anybody, if you, a man with a gun, you're allowed to come in for free. Just leave your gun at the door with your free will so we can grow mountains and walls and make some heaven on this earth for meet and greets and Mount Meru, pretend mandalas at the White House. Like, you have all this potential of co-creation, but in the name of Dharma, maybe we are underselling the power of co-creating because we're saying, there's no creator, and then everybody understands these emptiness teachings differently. But before you know it, we are like literally being attached to samsara because we don't have faith in the present moment of the political power to choose globally as a people, as a human, interconnected. It makes sense that the stuff that I say through Statue of Liberty for 21 years makes sense to our mind. We're like, yeah, we are also in alignment with authentic legalization of loving power. We understand it. We want to talk about it. It's not that we're attached to the human world or attached to the earth. We're embodied conscious love on the earth. Difference, attachment, embodiment, and it's the same mind, like, but don't underestimate the power of embodiment of that loving intelligence. Like here, why would it not be in our form body? Why would it not be in our root and our second and our third power chakra? So I have been calling for Tantra USA, Liberty USA, Liberty Tree 2020, Liberty Tree 2003. Been calling for it as the third chakra engagement, that me as a person, just a person, a female, with a power chakra that is wide awake with the spiritual sun, wide awake with the heart intelligence, and believing that we can, because I came for Tantra education and I went into the physical, the root and the first and the second chakra, and I got involved with my mind as well, with global terror, global war, and all sorts of things opened up in that year with Charles.